Well, he's all the while affectionately at work in me. So I'm going to use his strength.
You know what? I'm about to say it.
So today we're going to be using 50 milliliters of epoxy. We're going to be using mica powder, which is golden purple, bright yellow, aquamarine, and carmine rose, as well as some gold glitter that I picked up from Michael's from my previous excursions or when I was doing bling paintings. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Winnie. I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing to your girl's channel, liking, and commenting down below. New videos posted every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes on Wednesdays, depending on what's going on. A1 since day one, or however long you've been here. I sure appreciate you. Now I'm saying, now I'm talking about already, man, it's all love. So today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be making us some resin letters. So everything that you see in this video, I picked up minus this right here. This right here, I did not get from Michael's. From Michael, she tried it. From Amazon. Everything else, minus that gold glitter. I think you can even get that gold glitter from Amazon if that's what you would like. But I'm using Epoxy Labs resin. And I used 50 milliliters because 30 was not enough. I did not use the cups that I got from the Dollar Tree simply because they were in the garage. I had already went to the garage once to bring up all my glitters. I was not going back down to the garage where it was sweltering because it's hot here in California, okay? So I said we're going to put to good use these 200 medicine cups that we got to use epoxy for. And with, we just going to use these bad boys. And we're going to what? Call it a day. So I noticed that a mistake that I made was I mixed the epoxy regularly, right? So then I'm going to mix it again once it's in these little containers, right? Then I poured more in and mixed it, again. So I should have just poured it to the levels that I wanted to pour it at, but I didn't do that. I wouldn't say that it was over mixed. That's not what I'm trying to say. But there was some colors like the green. Yeah, the green and the yellow, I think. I did not mix those too well. So whenever I plucked them bad boys out of the silicone mold that I picked up from handy dandy, trusty Amazon, not sponsored by anybody, but Amazon sponsor your girl. I'm an avid Prime member. Anyway, so I did, I should have just waited to mix it all because as you can see, I still have, I want to say it's about 20 milliliters over here that I ain't even used at all. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to pour those in to the little cups. And I tried to keep my work surface clean, but the struggle was real, okay? And I'm showing you guys the full video of what I actually did. So that way you don't make the same mistake that I did. Because, you know, I like to try new things. I like to do new things. And so this is the new thing that I am doing. I do like to do crafts. I didn't know that before. And when you do your epoxy, you don't want to spin. You don't want to stir as quickly as I'm stirring because that creates a lot of air bubbles. And you want to, mix for like 5 minutes and all that good stuff. Don't do what you see me do. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you the right way to do it. I did mix off camera the original epoxy, but I just mixed till it's not cloudy anymore. And I just call it a day because you see how I didn't mix that purple well? And it did show whenever I went and poured, like when my stuff was hardened. So this silicone mold, I really, really like. However, it's a reverse letter mold. So what I'm saying is that the letters are reversed, as you can see. So that means that the part that's touching the table, that part right there is going to be what you see. So I've never done this before, but look how I did that J. That J right there, I said, oh, never done it before. That's my first letter. So then I said, well, where we gonna go from here? Where we gonna go from here? Naturally, we gonna hit you with the W. What? Because this is Journey with Wendy, okay? I didn't do that J for Journey. I did the J for my daughter's name. And so this was so fun mixing this right here. It was so easy. Like, people on YouTube make this thing look just so easy. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say that what you should do if you're going to be doing this, I would say to overfill it. Like, the J is like spot on, but the W, I noticed that the epoxy kind of shrunk. So epoxy shrinks as it's curing. Look at this B. So the B is for Bessie. I did not intend to do Lakers colors. I am a Lakers fan. LeBron James. That's my guy. That's my guy. Okay. I like the Lakers. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't intend to do purple and gold for her. I didn't. Well, purple and yellow. That's not what I intended to do. It just happened that way. And so you see how the B is slightly overfilled? That's what you want because it is going to shrink. So with the N, the person that I made this for is Nikki. She likes pink, but I didn't want to do a full pink. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we doing split colors over here, sis. We splitting these things over here. And then watch how I mess it up. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. Here it come. Here it come. Look no further. You see how she messed this thing up? Look at it. I said, girl, what you doing, sis? And then I'm going to be making an M. And the M is a surprise. Oh, wait, nope. Made a K. K for Kim. Okay. Kim's my mom. Okay. Look at that purple, though. That purple and that purple and gold go hard too. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to do an M. And so with this M, the M is for Miss Maida. And so I wanted to use the colors I had left, I think. Hold on, I don't remember what color. No, I did the gold. So I did the gold and I did because it was just so pretty to me, the gold and the glitter, the gold and the glitter, the purple and the gold. I did put pink in there, didn't I? I knew I did. So I did try mix it. But you can't tell. Whenever I pluck them bad boys out, you couldn't tell. So I did allow it to sit. So what I ended up doing was, because you see how pretty the W is right here? No, ma'am. No, sir. So what I did, okay, I moved it, okay? I took it, I moved it, and the W spilled out into the V. I got my sliding patio door open, right? And I screamed. I was like, ah! So my daughter come running and tells him, are you okay? I said, girl, gone. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with me, man. I spilled the W. It was mixed. It was messed up. So I said, well, the better to, make sure that we gone and make us another one. So the W is a little bit messed up. So what I ended up doing was I tried to slide as much of the color back as possible. So don't do what I did. I didn't want the fumes to be as strong, and I wanted it to start setting very quickly. I think what I'm doing next is I'm hitting it with a blowtorch. Well, I'm cleaning up my area. And then I'm going to get my blowtorch that I picked up from before when I took Jesus with me into the smoke shop. And I'm going to hit it. There are going to be some places that... there are going to be a few places that catch on fire. Don't mind that, sis. Just blow it out. Call it a day. It's going to be on the W. Can you see it? Look at it. Just blow it out. Call it a day. But make sure that you hit it very well, because you want to make sure that you pop the air bubbles. And don't move your stuff until it has been fully cured. So that was a big mistake that I had made. I thought that I would be able to use the puppy pad as leverage. It just didn't work out for your girl. So right here, what I'm doing is I have some jump rings. That's what they call them. I have jump rings that I had from whenever I was using them to pierce my nails. What I'm going to be doing here later on in the video is connecting. Oh, well, I'm doing it right now. So I did connect 2 jump rings to one. So that way the what's that thing called? The tassel has more like it got more hang time. And I should have used like a bigger jump ring. I do that later on. Look at my little case. Look how she got that. Hit it, girl. You better organize your stuff, sis. Have your stuff all organized and everything, you know. So I do make sure that I use 2 jump rings because like I said, I want to have a little bit more hang time. But when I say hang time, I don't want the and I hook it up to the jump ring of the pom-pom. So that way, like, I want it to be able to be seen. I know that it is a little tiny tassel. But at that point, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I didn't want to get the big tassels because I knew I was getting big pom-poms. So that's part of the reasoning behind that. So I use the jump ring that's not being used, and I hook that up to the jump ring of the pom-pom. And what you'll see here later on in the video is that I'm actually going to hook up the resin letter to the actual pom-pom for the... Wait, I'm going to hook the keychain up to the resin letter. So I did use 2 jump rings for that as well. But I want to make sure that whatever I was using, I used 2 jump rings. I have a bunch of jump rings, so using them, that was not going to be an issue for me. And I want to make sure that I use gold. Yes, I do see that the pom-pom has, not the pom-pom, but the tassel has a silver accent. I wasn't really tripping off of that. It just was what it was. And I was just trying this out because I had never done it before. And those are all the cute little pom-poms. So now I'm going to bust these babies out. They're not sticky at all. The W does have a little bit of that, like parts of the W is a little bit sharp, but that's okay with me. I'm not tripping off that because the W is for who? Wendy. So it is what it is. Look how pretty those came out. And I ain't tooting my own horn, but beep beep. And so at first, look at me. Look at me. Somebody come look at this. At first I was using my own strength. Not his strength, not God's strength. I was using my own strength, okay? Because I said, well, he's all the while effectually at work in me. So I'm going to use his strength and I'm going to make this here work. This thing did not work at all. I said, no, ma'am. I got a hand drill. I'm going to use it. At first I was going to use my e-file for my nails, but I couldn't find a bit that would work with it. So I said, we're going to use this stuff right here and we're going to call it a day. But when I got to the B, that little bad boy, it flew off. I said, oh, and so my daughter was like, good thing nobody got hurt and that your phone was okay. I said, girl, facts. And so I just drilled a very small hole. So now I'm going to use my handy dandy trusty rusty liquid fusion. I do not use E6000 glue because it is toxic. And so though the person is not going to be eating this or put it up to their mouth, I still have a responsibility as a crafter and I know better. So I'm just going to use my, what's that thing called? The kit came with these little, I don't know what they're called, screws, I guess. The kit came with it, so I'm going to just put a little bit of liquid fusion on there, and I'm going to use the hand, I'm going to use my pliers that came with the piercing kit, nail piercing kit, not piercing for your ears. And then I'm going to apply just a little bit more of liquid fusion onto this bee because that is a bigger hole. I did not want to use the Gorilla Glue. I normally do use a Gorilla Glue, but in this case I want to use E6 she's tripping liquid fusion because I just felt like it would just be a better fit. And I did not use glue around the whole thing. Like for this end, I didn't use any additional glue because like I said, the bee was a little bit more the hole for the bee was a little bit bigger because of the haphazard drilling by the person who was drilling. Okay. And so now for the rest of the video, you're gonna watch me apply the hardware for them, for the rest of them, and you'll see me apply the pom-poms, and then you'll see the finished product. It was so fun. It was so relaxing. I really enjoyed doing it. Will I do more? I absolutely will. There'll be different like variations that are going to be coming because I did another one tonight. As you can see with this, the M though, it's not as thick as the other ones, and that's because of the shrinkage. And you can't really see the pink. You can kind of see it a little bit, but you can't see it like the other ones. And so it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think below in the comments, and please be kind. This has been Journey with Wendy. I'm me, she, her, and Wendy. Please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. New videos posted every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes on Wednesdays, depending on what's going on. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them down below or hit your girl up at journeywithwendy with an I, not a Y, at gmail.com. And with that, you know what that means, that your girl is wet, that your girl is ale.